Hey, shalom to the hopeful elect. First and foremost, I'd like to give all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rachakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone who teach the truth and rule well. This is the brother Yatavia Wa'ala coming back from the GMS SF Bay Area camp. And I got a quick lesson today. Lord's will is edifying, but just a response, with that comment being made on the apostles channel somewhere along the lines basically saying, why are you guys obsessed with the MOTB? All right, and a lot of elders, a lot of brothers have been doing lessons on it. And this is just my 2 cents, so to speak, but when you get that word obsess, it right here I have it pulled up just on the Google definition. It says preoccupy or fill the mind of just a lot. It says preoccupy or fill the mind of someone continually, intrusively, and to a troubling extent. And yes, we are obsessed with the MOTB, and we are obsessed with prophecy in general. And the reason why we are obsessed with the prophecies is because we want to go home. All right, we understand this is not our rest. We understand that the so-called white man is in control of the wicked, the devil that the Bible speaks of. And we want a righteous kingdom, okay? We want a place where we can serve our power, okay? We want a place where we can actually rest and, basically enjoy the promises made, all right? That's why we are obsessed. Yes, we are occupied. We have our mind filled with prophecies continually, intrusively to a troubling extent, all right? Yeah, to the majority of the world, we might look crazy. All right. So be it. We want to go home. All right. Now I'm going to start with this. This is 2 Peter 3 and verse 10. And the heading is a new heaven and earth. It says, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up. And this is what we're approaching. This is a prophecy. And again, we are obsessed with prophecy because that's what it's about. All right? Well, the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy. These prophecy is how we measure the times. Okay? It says, and this place, prophecy, like we just read in 2 Peter 3 and 10, this place in America specifically is about to be destroyed with thermonuclear destruction. But when it's destroyed, what's going to happen? New Jerusalem is going to come back down. Okay? The elect, they are going to establish the kingdom with Yahweh Shai, being joint heirs. And there's going to be a righteous kingdom to rule on earth forever. There's not going to be any wickedness that we see going on. There's not going to be any of this debauchery and sickness, abominable acts that you see being, pushed out by Esau the Edomite. All right, there's not going to be a world to where there's GMOs and the air you breathe is not going to kill you. The water that you drink is not going to kill you. Okay? That's what we look for. But see, when we are obsessed with prophecy, that is because we want to go home, okay? And we understand that this place is not our rest. Micah 2 and 10. All right, but we're obsessed with prophecy because it lets us know where we're at. And one of the prophecies that we're looking for is the total annihilation of this place, America, by thermonuclear fire. All right. Verse 11, it says, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness? Yeah. What is our conduct? What how are we moving? Are we living an obsessive lifestyle? Are we in the world? Are we caught up in, because really you got to be obsessed with something. All right, your mind is on something all the time. Now our mind is, yes, on prophecy. Okay, constantly we're preoccupied in prophecy. What are the people in this world, what are their minds occupied on? The next show that they're gonna binge watch on Netflix. All right, the next football game, basketball game. Okay? The next episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. All right? What's going on in the propaganda machine with the so-called mainstream media? See, everybody's mind is preoccupied in something. It just so happens that the men of the Lord and the elect, okay, the 144,000, the 1/3, their mind is on getting the hell up out of here. All right. Verse 12, it says, looking for and hasting unto the coming of the day of the Most High. That sounds like an obsession. They're looking for and hasting the day? Yes. Wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Again, this place in America is about to be destroyed with thermonuclear destruction. All right. And knowing that, what are we doing? What are we thinking about? All right. What kind of lifestyle are we living? Okay. Are we into this world? Or are we trying to get the hell up out? Verse 13. Nevertheless, we according to his promise. And that's the point. This is a promise from Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. And Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai is not a man that he shall lie. So nevertheless, we according to his promise look for new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. All right. This is what we look for. This is why we are obsessed with prophecy. And yes, we are obsessed with the MOTB because that's another indicator when that C-hip is pushed that we don't have too much longer in this kingdom. All right, this wicked kingdom. But see, this is a promise that Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai has made that he will establish Israel, Yasharallah, all right, Yahushai and the elect, and eventually the whole nation of Israel in the next kingdom, all right, in the kingdom of pure righteousness, all right? And this is what the men of the Lord always look for. Acts 1:6, it says, when they therefore were come together, they asked of him, saying, Lord, will thou at this time restore again the kingdom to Israel? Because who was in power? At the time Yahushua was on the scene, you had the Romans in power. Heathen, Edomites. All right? So they always wanted to know, were you going to restore? All right? Now, what is this word for? Let's just look this up. Restore. G600. Apokatistemi. Salak.
Strong's G600. Apokatistemi. Apokatistemi.
All right. It says to restore to its former state, to be in its former state. All right. And we had an inkling of this at the time of Solomon. All right. 40 years of peace. Okay. 40 years of Israel on top with all these nations subdued. Okay. Now, it's a promise, and the men of the Lord of old knew this, that Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai was going to restore that kingdom. Yes, on earth. All right? Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. So this is what we look for. This is what we're obsessed with because we want to get the hell up out of here. We know that it's just a matter of time that Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai restores the kingdom. All right? It wasn't time back then, though. Now is that time. Okay? Ecclesiasticus chapter 10 and start at verse 1. It says, the wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. And this place is not well ordered. The judge that's in power, all right, is the wicked. It says, as the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. So everybody's bugged out. Everybody's in a state of just pure debauchery because Esau's in control. Okay? Esau's laws are being pushed. Verse 3, an unwise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord. This is a promise. And in due time, he will set over one that is profitable. So it is a promise. All right? Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai will restore the kingdom of Yahushai, which is the kingdom of Yasharallah, kingdom of Israel. It's just a matter of time. Now, we're obsessed with prophecies because that's how we measure to see when this is going to happen. Yes, we don't know the time, but we know we're close because prophecy is speaking. All right? Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai told us that at the end it would speak. Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter. So you're damn right we're going to be obsessed with prophecy because we want to go home. All right? Why aren't you obsessed? That's the question. Job 20 in where do I want to start? This whole chapter is beautiful, but I'm gonna jump around, okay? This is Job 20 and 4. It says, "Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth?" And this is high level wisdom. "That the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment." So the rulership that Esau has, it's short, and this is wisdom from Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. So understanding that there's going to be a set time where he's going to be taken out of power. Now, we are obsessed with prophecy because prophecy tells us when this man is going to be taken out. It says, "Though his excellency mount up to the heavens and his head reach unto the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, Where is he? He shall fly away as a dream and shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. The eye also which saw him shall see him no more, neither shall his place any more behold him." All right? And eventually this is going to happen. Esau is going to be done away with. But before that, what's going to happen? His power is going to be taken away. All right? His cash cow over here, his little glory of the kingdoms, America, is going to be destroyed. And he's going to be put into slavery. And then after he fulfills his judgment of slavery, okay, what's going to happen? He's going to be done away with. All right? Now I'm going to jump down. Verse 18, it says, Job 20 and 18, "That which he labored for shall he restore, and shall not swallow it down. According to his substance shall the restitution be, and he shall not rejoice therein." So everything that he's trying to do and establish to where he can rule perpetually with everybody else in a slave mindset, okay, that's not going to happen. The Lord is going to upset this man's program. And everything, he's going to cough it all up. The rulership, the power seat, he's going to cough it up. His riches, he's going to cough it up. All right? Because, verse 19, "Because he hath oppressed and hath forsaken the poor, because he hath violently taken away a house which he builded not." And that's Esau. That's his MO. He is a violent man. It says, "Surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly. He shall not save of that which he desired." And what does he desire? Total control. So he is not going to be able to fulfill this, okay? Even though it seems like he's on the right track and his plans are being put into place. But you have to understand, Yahweh Shemel Shai is going to upset this man. Verse 21, "There shall none of his meat be left. Therefore shall no man look for his goods. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him." And this is the point. So just when he thinks he's going to enslave everybody, all right, do away with Israel to where they only accept him, what's going to happen? He is going to go into slavery. All right? He is going to be in straits. And this tells us right when he tries to implement his plan, what verse 23 says it. Let me read it. It says, "When he is about to fill his belly," so right when he implements that CHIP and he thinks everything's going according to plan, what's going to happen? "The Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. He shall flee from the iron weapon and the bow of steel shall strike him through." That's what's going to happen. This place is going to be destroyed, and Esau, whoever is left, those top members of the top families, all right, the Amalek, the ones who are really in control, they're going to go into slavery. All right, so this is why we are obsessed specifically with prophecy, and more importantly, not more importantly, I should say, but precisely or specifically, you know, the MOTB. Okay, because this specifically tells us that when he tries to implement his MOTB, that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is going to upset him and put him into slavery, and then he's going to put what? The nation of Israel in control. That's why we are obsessed. All right, Daniel 7, and I'll start at verse 23. It says, "Thus he said, the fourth beast shall be the fourth kingdom upon earth, which shall be diverse from all kingdoms, and shall devour the whole earth, and shall tread it down and break it in pieces. And that's what you had happen in the Roman Empire. All right. Now, what do we have now? We have America, NATO, EU, which is the revitalized Roman Empire. Okay? Reborn, so to speak. Okay? It says, and the 10 horns out of this kingdom are 10 kings that shall rise, and another shall rise after him, and he shall be diverse from the first, and he shall subdue 3 kings. Okay? And this is what happened. All right? It says, so it says, and the 10 horns out of this kingdom are 10 kings, which goes into the vassal states. Now, modern times, you have what? The EU. All right? It says, and another shall rise after him, talking about America. It says, and he shall be diverse from the first, and he shall subdue 3 kings. Okay, going into what? When America had the 3 wars, what was the Spanish, the British, England, and then you had the French. Okay, and he subdued them, and then he took over America. All right, verse 25, and he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given unto his hand unto a time and times and the dividing of times. All right, which is what? That 350-year time period. Okay? It says, and this is exactly what he's doing. He's wearing out the saints of the Most High. All right, he's changing the times. He's changing the laws. He has his system in place. All right, and the saints are being worn out. Verse 26, but the judgment shall sit, and they shall take away his dominion to consume and to destroy it unto the end. And the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and all dominions shall serve and obey him. Hitherto is the end of the matter. As for me, Daniel, my cogitations much troubled me, and my countenance changed in me, but I kept the matter in my heart. But what's the point? All right? This kingdom is going to be given to the saints. So the kingdom of Yahushai, the kingdom of Yasharallah, is going to be established after this 4th kingdom. All right? Which is now what? NATO and the EU, the revitalized Roman Empire, headed by the whore, which is America. Okay? Which is that another. That is a rose. All right? That little horn. But let me jump over here. 2 Ezra chapter 6 and verse 7. It says, then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. All right. So again, that's why we are obsessed with prophecy. We are obsessed specifically with the MOTB, all right, because it tells us, it lets us know where we're at in the Game of Thrones, so to speak, all right. And when Esau is about to fill his belly, when he fully implements that sea hip, that lets us know that his kingdom is going out, all right. And since Esau is this ruler that's in place right now, who do we know is next? It says Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, the kingdom of Yahushai, the kingdom of Yasharallah. All right. Hey, Lord's will, this is edifying. Once again, call Halim Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim Rachakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect, and Abba Baba.